Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing 3 spring nail art designs using the Zoya Darling collection, which is their spring 2021 collection. I wanted to do something different with this collection because I'm sure y'all are tired of seeing swatches for this spring collection. So I tried to use every single polish that came in this collection. It was a 6-piece collection. And I tried to use every single polish in these 3 nail art designs. So first up, I have this vintage inspired rose nail art design, and the PR box that we received, it had like these roses on the package. I'm not sure if everybody has gotten that package. I used Mara as the base color, and then I used Kayleigh, which is the purple, and Val, which is the blue, to create the roses. And I had to pull in a green because there was no green in this collection, so I used Zoya Tilda, I believe, for the leaves. I just used a large dotting tool to create these random circles, and then I alternated the blue and the purple. And I used a thin nail art brush to create these dots and lines inside the roses to create that rose shape. This doesn't have to be perfect. It's not gonna look exactly like a rose, but it will look like a flower. So this design is really easy. I've done this rose design on my channel a lot, so if you haven't tried it out yet, try it. It's pretty simple and it looks really good. So it is a little bit harder to do nail art in my opinion with nail polish because it dries so quickly, but I just put a few drops of nail polish on a piece of aluminum foil and just dip my brush and dotting tool on the foil. And when I'm done, I ended up using Seche Vite as my top coat. Be careful to float the top coat over the nail. Don't drag the top coat because you can smear the design if it's not completely dry. So for the next nail art look, I did a simple ombre. So there's 3 kind of pinky reddish colors in this collection. Tweedy is the light pink, Ella is the coral color, and Joyce is kind of like a, I don't know, maybe a raspberry pink, a dark raspberry color. So I just applied these 3 colors onto a makeup sponge or a cosmetic sponge, and I sponged this over 1 coat of Tweedy, or maybe I did 2 coats, I'm not sure. 1 or 2 coats of Tweedy, which is the light pink, and just dab these 3 colors over there. Make sure to let each layer dry in between sponging another color on top, because that's really important to have a really nice gradient so it doesn't pick up any, so it just doesn't make any bald patches. And then lastly, I apply Seche Vite as my top coat again. And if you wanted to leave your nails like this is a really pretty nail art design, very simple. But I'm going to take it one step further and add a leaf on my accent nail. So I'm taking a white polish, and I'm using Purity by Zoya since this is a Zoya video. You can also use white acrylic paint. That's probably the easiest to work with, but whatever works for you. I just used a thin liner brush, and I'm going to link the brushes I used in the description box. And I just created a line, and now I'm just creating little leaves, alternating the spots, alternating the leaves on the different sides. And this is really simple. It's not as hard as it looks. And once that dries, I'm going to finish it off again with my top coat to smooth everything out. Again, be sure to float the top coat over the polish so you don't smear your design. And that is it for this look. I think it looks really nice for spring. Okay, so the last design, I kind of got inspiration for this from an Instagram photo I saw, and I will insert that photo here so you can check out their Instagram channel. But I just decided to change the color slightly because, you know, I was trying to use colors that were in this Zoya Darling collection, but you can use any colors you like for this design. But for my base color, I used Val, which is this dusty light blue. And at this point, I realized that I forgot to press the record button to show you how I finished the nail on my ring finger. So I had to show you how I did this design on my thumb because I had already done all my other fingers. But I'm just taking that same thin liner brush and creating this kind of swoop design. I don't know what you want to call it. This curvy line using Ella, which is the coral color, and Kayleigh, which is the dusty light purple. And again, this is kind of hard to do using nail polish because the nail polish was just drying really, really quickly. So this might be easier to do with acrylic paint. But whatever works for you, you just kind of have to move a little bit faster because the polish dries quickly. And for the little star, I think you call this a star, the little cross star, I'm using Joyce. I just draw, you know, the cross and then taking dotting tool to add that little dot in the middle. And finally, I'm taking Mara and creating random dots all across the nails to represent the stars. If you have like a metallic gold polish, you can use that for the stars instead. I think that's what she used in the inspiration picture. But again, I was trying to use the Zoya polishes. So this is the final look. I finished it off with a glossy top coat. Yeah, so let me know down in the comments what your favorite design was. And be sure to like this video and subscribe if you have not already. And I will see you next week. Bye, guys.